All right, everybody, so I picked up this guitar in case at Goodwill for 40 bucks. It is an old Arbor electric guitar. Not to be confused with the Arbor series from, I think, Honer, if I'm saying that right. Prince played one of their telly, I think it was called a Mad Cat, in a Beatles. It's called Gently Weeps. Played a solo on it, but that's a different Arbor. That's an Arbor model. This is the Arbor Guitar Company. From what I can understand, this came out in the 80s. Some guy from Ibanez and a guy from Yamaha started them in Japan and then got sued, and then they moved it to Korea. Look at that neck, is just beat to hell, and if you look really close, somebody tried to fill it in, put something on top of it. Like, look at that action. You could drive a truck under that. But anywho, I'm gonna clean it up, try to play with that neck a little bit, and then 40 bucks. Kind of can't, hell, the case is probably worth that. But let's see. Hey, so I would never do this to a really nice guitar, ever. I would take it to a pro, but there's like this gunky super glue crap. So you can kind of see I've just taken some sandpaper, very fine grade sandpaper, and as it's pulling that off, it's also pulling a lot of the grime away from it. I'm gonna put the phone down because I need both hands, but you can already see like a lot of the absolute crap is coming off. It's not a big divot, so I don't know. I mean, people do weird things to guitars, especially cheap ones. All right, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this guitar because it's I only got 40 bucks, and the flipping of it's I'm not gonna make that much off it. But just wanted to show that after I got all the kind of like the glue that came off, by just lightly sanding that off, you see it looks completely different. This is just a quick spit shine on it, but you can see it did. I mean, maybe from playing, I don't know. Kind of the location's a bit funky. But it did kind of go through the lacquer or the oil that was originally on it. That's probably what the guy was trying to fix, but it ended up looking terrible. So just a little really light sanding to get that glue off. And then, as I said, literally a spit shine. Looks a lot better. I'll probably add some oil to it, do a quick fret job. There's always better videos than mine when it comes to fret jobs, so I'm not gonna do one. Then I'll string it up and see how this puppy sounds. All right, so for the booze, to match with this Arbor 515, we're going with this Wow Wheat by Four Peaks Brewing. It's an orange wheat ale. I guess the wow is, this thing's actually kind of fun to play. You can still, like, the frets look better, but you can obviously see where they're still worn. But for the amount I paid, I'm not going to put too much time into this. But it plays phenomenally well. The pickups are surprisingly good. So yeah, wow. That's it. All right, everybody. So we have the Arbor 515. You can see it kind of looks like a Strat. It's got the two tones in the volume, the 5 selector switch, but also got this tiny little toggle switch. David Gilmour has something like that on some of his. This one, from what I can tell, is it puts the middle pickup in and out of phase. But you listen and you tell me, okay? So we'll start the clean channel down here at the neck pickup, or the bridge pickup. that's not too bad at all. We'll try the middle and the bridge. You can see that little switch, the difference that makes. Do just the middle. As always, I am playing through a Line 6 Spider. This one's not a 15 anymore though. I got a killer deal on a 30-watt Line 6, so I picked that up. Still have much better amps like a Polytone that you can't see over here, but I think a great amp can make any guitar sound good, so I use an average amp. Anyways, there's the neck. It's a little, neck's kind of muddy, but this actually doesn't sound too bad. All right, let's put a little bit of dirt in it. As I mentioned, I think the frets on this are really worn down. Probably not worth refretting. It plays great as a, just something you play rhythm guitar on for solo, and though I kind of like the beefier frets. Most people do. It's easier to do hammer-ons and bends. But yeah. Anyways, let's try it with a little bit more dirt. Anyways, like I said, got 40 bucks, including a case. I can't beat that guitar that works. It's actually pretty fun to play. Until next time, keep rocking.